Simon Guy's little lesson on acting in spite of not having everything figured out. So I haven't really done that much in January, to be perfectly honest. I haven't taken on any new coaching students. I'm looking to pick up a couple of coaching students, but that's not going to be my main focus for the interim, at least anyway. I'm going to be focusing on a couple of digital products, newsletter, growing our broader suite of businesses, things like that. And I was thinking, how do I generate a little bit of cash flow? A couple of grand, just to boost the coffers and whatnot. And, perhaps start to collect a few more buyers, things like that. And so I had an idea. I'm like, well, I've been doing this content thing for around about 6 to 7 weeks at this point. And originally when I came up with the content angle and everything, I thought, how do I create content in a way that doesn't mean I have to be glued to my desk every day to write, all that type of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love writing. It is the one thing in business that I will keep as a constant, just to really enjoy it. So I do enjoy writing, but every now and then I have creative burnout. I just can't think of what to write, as I'm sure we all do. And even if I can think of what to write, sometimes it feels a little bit pressured, like, oh, I have to go and write this thing now, as opposed to it just free flowing from me, if you know what I mean. And so I created this system where it's called the VPO framework, value, problem, opportunity. And it's a culmination of different things that I've picked up over the years, both on my own content journey, things I've learned along the way. And it's all condensed down into this really simple process. And I thought, how can I get to this point where I can create a week's worth of content without having to spend a week building out that content? So it takes me about an hour to produce the content and schedule it at the moment. Sorry, a chopper going past. And then I thought, actually, if I'm getting a ton of benefit out of this, then I'm sure my people will be able to get a ton of benefit out of it as well. And so then I was like, okay, well, I might as well put it out there. And so I crafted an offer, having created absolutely nothing at this point, just put an offer together. I thought, you know what, I'll be a little bit serious this time. Normally I just throw it on an offer doc with a link to a cart page or whatever. Like, oh, look, while I'm on the cart page, I might as well just put all the content, like all the text on the actual thing. So it took about an hour and a half, call it something like that. I was like, oh, I'll throw it out there, see what happens. Bang, sales straight away. 4 sales first day. Here's the cool thing. There's a payment plan. Then there's also a pay in full. And so I incentivized the pay in full. Pay in full and you'll get these added bonuses, right? So that's number one. There's also an order bump on there as well, $39. And so everyone has taken the pay in full and the order bump as well. And it just goes to show me, and show to you guys as well, by the way, that the quicker you can go from ideation to iteration and put it out to your audience, the quicker that you're going to get data. Now, that data could suggest that you're on the right path and you've got something that people want and it sells, right? Cool. The data could also suggest that maybe you need to have a stronger offer. Maybe it needs to be a better angle. Maybe the timing could be different. Maybe the pricing point could be different, right? But you're not going to know unless you get it out there and show people. And that's kind of the cool thing. And so it's just a really timely reminder for me that every time I'm sitting there in my head going, oh, how do I create cash flow? How do I get more cash flow? To make a freaking offer, right? An existing one that you've already got, wrap up a nice angle around it, create a new offer, either one of those two. And when you do that enough, you build equity in your audience, you will make cash flow. It's as simple as that. So anyway, timely reminder for me. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Cheers.